Hi ladies, Mike Goldstein of Easy Dating Coach. Today's video is so vital because I want a man that is crazy about you, a man that treats you well, a man that makes you happy, a man that adores you, a man that can't stop thinking about you. So if you like that, instead of dating men that turn into like they kind of like you, or you think they like you, but it's actually like a situationship or a relationship that comes to an end where he just like screechingly calls it quits. We don't want that. And we're not going to let that happen. So I want to give you these 3 skill sets so that he's absolutely crazy about you. All right, number 1 is how available are you? I want you to treat yourself like you are a diamond. For many of you, maybe you've not had to purchase an engagement ring. But let me tell you about the diamond industry, right? So diamonds are very expensive. We all know that. And we think it's a supply and demand thing. But the reality is there is a ton of diamonds. Just like there's a ton of women out there. So he's got a lot of options. But what happens when you go to buy an engagement ring is all of a sudden the like thousands upon thousands of diamonds turn into this is the one I must have. And what happens is we got the 4 C's, right? We got the cut, the clarity, the color, and something else. I'm forgetting at the moment. But what happens is the trained salesperson gets you the right carat size, gets you the right cut, gets you the right clarity. And now you've got this like perfect diamond and you're like, this is the one that I must have for this person. And all the other diamonds don't exist. So that's what I want you to treat yourself like. And so when it comes back to how available are you, what that looks like is you have these amazing activities and this amazing life, which makes you the rare diamond. Because other women don't have the amazing life you have, aren't the amazing person you are. So what this is a commitment to your integrity of your activities. So if you've got a demanding job, you put that first. If you've got yoga that you like to go to, you don't cancel it for a date. If you've got friends you hang out with, social activities, other things on your calendar, you stay committed to them. And then when he asks you out, in full integrity, you say like, here's my schedule. I've got 3 hours free on Sunday. And what this does is when he does get with you on Sunday to hang out, he realizes how valuable that time is that you made in your calendar for him. And you are that shining diamond that is the perfect fit, that brings a lot to the table, that he's really excited to be with. All right, number 2 is a life of integrity. I don't think any dating coach ever really talks about this, and it's so important. And no one talks about this. It's how you act with him lines up with how you act with your friends and family. This is vital. Because we all know that in the early stages of courtship, we're kind of on our best behavior. And when we're with our friends and family, like we've known them for so long, that's our true selves. So when he sees you with your friends and your family and you get to meet them, are you still the same person? And furthermore, back to our first point of you have this amazing life, does it actually line up to what you told him? Do you have this amazing life? Are you actually having these activities? Do you have these great friendships? Do you have this great family? So if everything lines up and you're in a life of integrity, he's really going to be drawn about you and thinking about you like, wow, this woman does have an amazing life that I'd really like to be a part of. All right, number 3 is being the prize for him. So he's constantly chasing the prize, and that's what he's going to be thinking about is how do I get the prize? Now, for a lot of you women, the prize is lifelong commitment and having an amazing relationship. That's his ultimate prize too. Except he doesn't have the vision you have. So when he first meets you, He doesn't see the vision of how to get to the lifelong commitment. So it's actually really helpful if you kind of guide him there and allows him to keep earning the prize and keep him motivated to get him to this lifelong commitment where both of you are going to truly love that. So the way you execute this is keep moving the bar and slowly moving him up the ladder. And I like to call this the effort to execution ladder. So we got to keep asking him for more effort, and he's got to keep executing. So for example, maybe the first step is getting you on a first date. So he's gone there. Because as a guy, he's the hunter, right? And he's like, right now this woman exists on maybe online or at the grocery store, wherever you guys met. My job is to get her out on a date. That's my first prize. Like, that's me accomplishing something. So then once he gets you on the date, after the date, he's got to text you. He's got to give you a phone call. He's got to do whatever he needs to do to then secure the second date. So make him work for that. Now he's secured the second date. Or even in between that, he's texting you. I'd love to hear from you in between our dates. And you actually respond. So he's getting the prize. He's getting rewarded for his effort. Then he secures date 3. Maybe at some point he secures a first kiss that he earns. Maybe at some point you allow him to escort you to your car. And maybe he can give you a goodnight kiss and open the door for you. So making these things as a challenge to him and being the prize really draws him towards you. So I want you to get in a place where you feel comfortable to ask for the things that you'd really desire. Because unfortunately, our modern man, especially not our Rico Suave guy, doesn't know this stuff. And the non-Rico Suave guy, right, is the guy that is the great husband, that is the great life partner. The Rico Suave guy, he probably goes through women quite a bit. So yes, he will get you in bed, but no, he doesn't end up being a good boyfriend or good husband or good life partner. So if we're guiding a really nice guy that doesn't know any better, because maybe he's just working all the time and he never spent time learning this stuff, you say, hey, it would be amazing if you could escort me to my car. Hey, would you mind getting the door for me? Would you help me with my jacket? It would mean so much to me if you were to call me and ask me on a second date sometime. It would be amazing if instead of texting, you called me. So make him go through the effort and execution ladder so that he keeps earning the prize. And the amazing thing, if you start executing this plan, is the guys self-select. The men that don't like you that much are going to be like, this is a lot of effort. And I'm lazy. I'm out. The guy who's like, this is a prize. This is the most amazing woman I've ever met. I want to do this stuff. So this gets rid of the bad guys without me doing much rhino work. This handles it right there and then. So make him go through the ladder. Let me know what you think of the ladder down in the comments if you like it. I think it's ingenious and I've seen it work and it's great. So that's why I shared it. But I want to hear what you think. Anyway, team, I love all of you. Could you imagine what we could do as a team, partnered up and let me coach you one-on-one or in group? Come sign up for a strategy call. I'll put that link down there. We could be partnered up and working together. So let's do it. For the rest of you that don't want that, but would like to watch more free videos, I'll put videos up there and there. Keep watching. And folks, if you're new, please subscribe to the channel, smash the like button on here, and share this with some friends. And we shall see you next time.